Nick, this is part 2 of the video for your March 19th, 2025 lesson. This shows you the before and after the lesson. Huge change, and to be honest, I've never seen anybody make such a major change in an hour. So the key is now is making the swing on the right habit, and that can only come from purposeful practice. So let's play this thing through. Put this thing to music here. So here's your before swing. On the surface it looks pretty good, right? So athletic, you're turning through, a lot of good things. But as we pointed up in part 1, you haven't really set the wrist, but then as you come down, way too steep, because as you now know, when the hands get waist high, that shaft should be on your forearm. Okay. So the number one objective is to get it on plane, and then the next time, the club gets outside your hands really quickly. Okay. So then, after an hour talking about the plane landing and shallowing it, we ended up with this swing on the right. So similar back swings. There's, as I pointed out in part, there's some good things that was pointed down, that left parallel to the swing plane. In this case, the close to the swing. As you down on the, look at this. Bingo. It's right on your versus line over here on the left. Okay. That's so good. Let me. Yes. I'll give you a picture of that. Okay, next checkpoint. See how the club is inside just inside your hands? When parallel to the ground. Really good. Okay, so and on, you're in a position to hit through. So that's one. This is only after you get the club shallowed. Okay, on your top of your backswing, your left knee jets out towards the ball, and the problem with that is that, and you can see now. Watch that left foot. You'll go to the toe, and that thing gets it clear out here. Now what happens is that left hip socket gets out here in the way, and you can't keep your butt on the backboard. Okay, so that knee's out here, and the way it should be is bent in towards the other knee. So then So then you try your best to get it out of the way, but see, you got both hip sockets out closer to the ball, and your butt's against away from the wall. So now that's why you end up with more of a flipping action through there. But see, you've got a great hip turn, but basically you're turning around the left hip, and your butt's coming away from the back wall. Early extension is what they call it. Okay, so and then sure enough, as you come through, because everything's closer to the ball, then this right knee gets out way over your toe too, and that's just toast. See, from here, the knee should be here, then it goes towards the other knee. Here, I'll show you. Okay, see Woods? His knee barely gets out over his toe. But then, look at his right knee. It's pressed against the back wall. He actually keeps it in his back wall. See that right knee? It doesn't come close to this toe line, that green line. And see how his left knee, you know, you can drive a truck through your knees here, so whereas you know you can't here. I mean, your knee is, I don't know what, 5 inches outside of your toe line. His is like a 1.5, but he goes rocketing back, and that right knee, look, it doesn't get close to that toe line. Oops. See that? And you can't do that because your butt's against away from the wall by 4 inches, right? So here you're at impact. Oops. Here he is at impact. And if you keep your hip sockets, if you keep your hips, if you keep your knees going towards the target, then you'll be able to get that left cheek back, which all the good players have. You come through, you got the knees going weird directions, and you're away from the wall. And then you end up with kind of a flipping motion, whereas he gets them both out of the way, and then you can get through this higher finish like this. So you and I don't have this flexibility, but we can get like this. So the middle photo is you at the top of your backswing. This is your good swing. Actually, it's the same in both cases. But anyway, so the left knee gets way outside towards the ball, way outside the toe line, and on the follow through, the right knee gets outside the toe line. Now you look at the photo on the right. The green circle is his knee. Is his knee at the top, and that orange collapse circle is where it is at the follow through. See, and because his knees don't really get out far, especially the right knee at follow through, that allows him to keep that left cheek